the Chicago Code, you of course, you used to be partners back in the old days. One of you still is on the beat, and the other one kind of did pretty well for herself. I think you guys know which ones I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes.
Your character, how come yours didn't move up as well as the old partner?
It's a choice.
I still like to kick doors, throw dudes around, and drive a car. She drives her own car.
And I don't kick doors.
Has the door open
Only
for her.
metaphoric doors.
And gives orders.
Interesting. Yeah, but unfortunately, well, I don't know
That
if
made sense, didn't it?
Yeah.
Pardon me?
That did make sense then, didn't it?
Well, I don't know if I'm just hallucinating and I understood you. But
Well, whatever it takes. Your character's in a very high position apparently, but she wants to do good. Hard to do.
yeah.
Tough
Are
city.
you making fun?
No, I'm just saying it's when I see something right in front of me. It's like, uh-oh, that's a problem.
Right.
She's a champion. She wants to do good. She wants to help, and yet there's corruption all around her. Do you see there's a conflict there?
Yes, there's drama.
Yeah.
There's drama everywhere. Yes.
That makes good.
But it's possible, a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time.
But you need somebody gritty on your side.
Oh, yeah. With a bit of growth, too. Yeah. The dress is
And it
manly,
smells.
but still sexy. Yep.
And sounds like a Chicagoan.
Yeah, and he's left-handed.
Is he?
I don't know. That's what she needs. That's what she needs.
See, he's not the guy.
This
It's
is-
like
Oh.
him, but I'm looking for
Well,
the
what-
left-hander.
Yeah,
He is
I
the
mean,
guy,
but we're gonna dig ourselves out of this hole.
It's got to be
Big
with our left
corruption.
hand.
That's what it's going to take.
Yeah. Your character, it seems like,
Everyday growth.
yeah, it seems like he says no a lot. No, I don't want to do it. I want to be on my own. I don't want to do and boy, that's a tough thing to write around, isn't it?
Well, it is. If he's not saying no, he lets his foot do the talking, though.
Ah.
It's just straight in. Straight up.
Depending on where.
You've got a couple of options there, you know.
Yeah. Great fun character. Is he
No, they
fun?
are. It is a lot of fun. It is, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's we had a kind of a go big or go home motto. And then when that wasn't big enough, it was go big and then go home. And I don't know where we can go from there.
I don't know.
Right.
Apart from into a big wide shot where we're just all too big.
Uh-huh.
Operatic.
Yes.
Perfect.
Your character seems like she just knows how to do well, and she doesn't do well. She over and above does well, right?
She's trying.
Yeah. Starts
Partially
out.
because she's afraid.
Really?
Sure.
Afraid of what?
Well, so much is riding on her leadership. So it's slightly terrifying. There's a lot of bravado, but there's, concern.
That's
What
nice.
if I mess up?
Right.
Then
Well-
how is that for the women who come after me?
Yeah.
How is that
And
for
for
the
your
people on
partner
the
who's
street?
actually signed
Yes.
up with you, I mean, this
Yes.
guy with the beard that's left-handed, and for him,
Yeah.
because
Well,
throwing
ambidextrous.
he's throwing his lot in with you, so if you go
Yeah.
bad, he goes bad.
Right, and I'm so concerned about him
Because
because I know it'll affect his shaving habits,
Yeah.
and this could be
Which-
crucial.
has nothing
To
to
his
do with the
well-being.
show.
Yeah.
Zero to do with the show, but
You started it.
he started it.
What do you mean? He started it.
Point the fingers at who started it. Give me some ideas of because there's some tough things in it. One bullet can end a part in here. As a matter of fact, in the first show, I don't want to give anything away, but someone very close to your character didn't do too well. Yeah, and that kind of is heartbreaking, huh?
I don't know if you're teasing.
I
Sometimes
don't.
You look at me
remember
and I
remember the young
can't
fellow
tell.
you kind of.
Oh
you,
yeah,
you,
I know. I completely remember. And this is the thing. We were talking about this earlier today. That as someone in the police department, day in and day out, you're faced with the possibility that you or someone you love will be killed.
Mm.
And sometimes it comes to pass. And how do you deal with it? How do you go on? How do you continue to dedicate yourself to service, knowing that that's a possibility?
Your character's fine with that, right?
Absolutely. I mean, in Baxter, my brother was killed as well, and I've seen people killed, and I've gotten to know a lot of officers. I mean, 5 officers in uniform this year in Chicago alone were shot and killed in uniform. I'm sure a lot in Philadelphia have as well. I mean, that's a pretty rough town. It's, even though you become accustomed to it and you go to a morgue and you can become accustomed to seeing death or the end of, you still got enough reminders within it, and even within the show and even within, particularly existing in Chicago and hanging out with cops and working with them on set, that you're reminded of it,
Yeah.
There's a couple of times throughout the year where, somebody come up and he was going to a benefit for the, to raise money for the wife and kids of an officer that was slain. I mean, just more than enough to go, hang on, wow, this is wow.
This is a
And we start
possibility.
in the first episode, you see that wall of all the slain officers, up on the wall, like the, a lot of war monuments in different places, all those names there, and and I've met some of those officers during the course of the show whose brothers or fathers, do have their names up there, and you are, you're reminded that, when you do go in that door and you're second up or third up behind that ram, it could be.
Yeah. And then when the show, the Chicago Code, there's lots of different levels, and you have to use your adversaries as your helpers at times, and it's almost like a chess game. I mean,
it is.
You really got to pay attention.
Yes.
Right.
Is that pretty accurate?
Yes, I would say that's very accurate.
Yeah, I mean, and they come from different allies and adversaries and foes come from different areas. There's the obvious ones, there's ones within the force, there's friends. I mean, I think when you throw the drama out there and put it in heightened stakes, people are bound to change direction or see, bring new things out of everybody each time that something happens. When you're in a shootout, you get to really see some side of somebody. They might behave how you thought they would, or that might be good or bad. They might betray you, or stand up and be right there for you.
So when someone has your back,
somebody have your back, yeah. And that's what two characters that have started off in partnership or that come together again and have been partners at one time, they've had each other's back, and you can only get that through trial. The real solid answer of it. I'm going to bang that again just
do it.
Just through,
take my shoe off and go Russian on you.
Yeah.
Can you
Let's have a shoe fight.
I think I might win.
Speaking of which, they're see-through.
Oh, no, not with that
trashy there, young lady. Oh my goodness.
That's not trashy.
Well,
kill us with that.
Look.
You put an eye out with that.
Well, hello.
Do you think that makes it not trashy?
No, I was just saying it's see-through. Your shoes are see-through. They look see-through.
Oh,
Yeah.
A little toe is good for everyone.
Give us, yeah. Speaking of which, can your character dance? I know hers can.
Yeah, but he just won't dance. It's just one of those things that he can't do.
I don't think my character can dance.
Oh, unfortunately, I heard from the top. Mr. Ryan said if things go well next season, she will. So I was curious.
Dancing, yeah.
Oh yeah, I talked to
on
him.
the bar,
Yeah.
maybe really in a drunken, throng. I think would be good.
Oh,
Not
I'd love to see your.
See, I'm hoping that they'll set that up as a big psychological breakthrough. I can't dance, and then one day, something's got to happen that makes me dance, and then I'm changed.
Yeah,
Well,
because it's a
I've
do or die
been through that.
situation. You have
I've
to
been
in
through
order
that thing.
to save my life.
Yeah.
There you go.
One day something should make something happen to make you watch the Chicago Code. Brilliant, really good show. So I appreciate you guys stopping by Fox All Access.
Thank you,
My
absolutely.
pleasure.
Thank you very much.